installed the Tor browser, a portal to the hidden web that would cloak my identity and protect me from prying eyes. Multiple layers of encryption, a virtual private network, VPN, and a fresh, untraceable digital persona further fortified my anonymity. My initial forays into the dark web were cautious. I navigated through shadowy forums, perusing discussions on various subjects, from hacking techniques to encrypted communication. It was a digital world that thrived on secrecy, where code names and avatars masked the true identities of its denizens. The first unsettling discovery was a marketplace for illegal drugs, a virtual haven for dealers, distributors, and buyers from around the world. The transactions were conducted in cryptocurrencies, and the sheer variety and volume of narcotics available was staggering. I couldn't help but feel a sense of unease as I browsed these dark virtual alleys. But my journey had only just begun. I ventured deeper into the recesses of the dark web, encountering forums and websites that delved into topics I had never before encountered. Conspiracy theories abounded, from alien cover-ups to elaborate plots orchestrated by shadowy organizations. It was a bizarre and bewildering landscape, and I realized that the dark web was a place where paranoia could fester unchecked. My search eventually led me to a forum that piqued my curiosity, a place known as the Abyss of Secrets. The forum's description promised access to knowledge beyond imagination, and I couldn't resist the temptation to click on its cryptic link. The page that loaded was sparse, with a deep black background and a single haunting question: "Are you prepared to confront the abyss?" The forum seemed eerily quiet, save for a lone thread titled Initiation. I clicked on it, and the haunting odyssey began. The thread contained a series of cryptic questions and enigmatic riddles, each more perplexing than the last. As I navigated through the labyrinth of these digital enigmas, I felt an unshakable sense of dread that crept in like a shadow. The final riddle in the thread stood out, a riddle that seemed to be an initiation test of sorts. It read, "To unlock the abyss of secrets, you must answer one question. What are you willing to sacrifice for the truth?" The implications of that question sent shivers down my spine. The truth was a siren's call, but what was I truly willing to risk? It was a question that gnawed at my conscience as I ventured further into the obscure corners of the dark web. I returned to the forum and responded to the riddle with a simple message: "I am willing to sacrifice much for the truth." Moments later, a message appeared on the thread: "Prepare to confront the abyss." The cryptic message was both thrilling and disconcerting. It provided coordinates and a date, inviting me to meet in person at a location I had never heard of before. As the designated day approached, my sense of anticipation grew, tinged with trepidation. I pondered the risks I was taking and the unknown entity I was about to meet. Yet, the irresistible allure of the truth drove me forward. I couldn't resist the gravitational pull of that digital portal to the unknown. The day arrived, and I embarked on a journey to the designated coordinates. It led me to a remote, desolate area I had never visited before. The location was cloaked in an eerie silence, and the stark surroundings heightened the sense of foreboding that had gripped me since I first entered the dark web. I waited for what felt like an eternity, wondering if I had fallen into a trap. Just as doubt began to creep in, a figure emerged from the shadows. Dressed in a hooded cloak that concealed their features, they approached with deliberate steps, emanating an air of otherworldly knowledge. The hooded figure spoke in a voice that seemed to resonate with the echoes of ancient secrets. "To unlock the abyss of secrets," they intoned, "you must first confront your deepest fears." With that cryptic message, the figure handed me a small nondescript box. It was my initiation, a symbol of my willingness to journey deeper into the darkness. The box contained a digital key to unlock further secrets, but its contents remained a mystery, and the enigma of the dark web had only deepened. I left the meeting place pondering the implications of my choices. The dark web was a realm where the pursuit of truth was a perilous endeavor, where curiosity could lead to confrontations with the unknown, and where the consequences were far more haunting than I could have ever imagined. My journey into the dark web had merely scratched the surface of a digital abyss, leaving me with a lingering sense of unease and a realization that the truth, once uncovered, could be a burden too heavy to bear. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I had taken every precaution to conceal my identity, from using a Tor browser to bouncing my internet connection through multiple virtual private networks. The moment I entered this hidden realm, I was inundated with a sea of cryptic websites, each more foreboding than the last. I was like an explorer in a new treacherous world, forging into the digital wilderness with a mixture of excitement and trepidation. As I navigated the web's murky waters, I began to uncover strange marketplaces for illegal goods, sites dedicated to bizarre conspiracy theories, and forums where individuals exchanged tales of the paranormal and the occult. It was a labyrinth of twisted interests and clandestine activities, and it pulled me further down the rabbit hole. One fateful night, as I delved deeper into this murky domain, I stumbled upon a forum shrouded in mystery. It was called The Hidden Nexus, and its description was chilling. As I entered the Hidden Nexus, a sense of foreboding washed over me. The forum's design was minimalistic, with a black background and eerie, blood-red text. The discussions that unfolded before my eyes were unlike anything I had ever seen. Users posted enigmatic questions and cryptic answers, their discussions veiled in a shroud of secrecy. One particular thread caught my attention. The title was simply, "The Abyss of Truth." It had no comments, and its author was anonymous. I decided to investigate and clicked on the thread. The page loaded with a chilling sense of anticipation. The initial post contained a single question: "Do you dare to uncover the darkest truth?" Beneath it was an empty text box where users could reply. A chill ran down my spine as I considered the ominous inquiry. Without fully comprehending the gravity of my decision, I typed a response: "I dare to seek the truth." Almost instantly, the page refreshed, and a reply appeared. It was from the original poster, and their username sent shivers down my spine: Abyss Seeker. Their message was cryptic, yet beckoning. "To uncover the darkest truth, you must pay the price. Are you willing to make the sacrifice?" My heart raced as I considered the implications. What could this price entail? I responded with cautious determination: "I'm willing to pay any price for the darkest truth." Abyss Seeker's reply was swift and unsettling. "Meet me at the crossroads of reality and nightmares, where the boundary between the living and the dead blurs. There, the darkest truth shall be revealed to you." The message provided coordinates and a date. It was an eerie invitation, and I felt a gnawing sense of dread as the time approached. Against my better judgment, I accepted the meeting and set out for the ominous location. The appointed day arrived, and I found myself at a desolate, abandoned building on the outskirts of town. The dilapidated structure was surrounded by an aura of desolation, an unsettling feeling of abandonment that had always given me the creeps. This was the place I had been directed to, the crossroads of reality and nightmares. As I entered the building, I was immediately struck by the eerie silence that enveloped the space. The walls were damp, and the air was thick with foreboding. I could hear my own heartbeat echoing in the oppressive stillness. Following the coordinates I had been given, I navigated through the darkened corridors, each step a testament to my growing trepidation. The path led me deeper into the bowels of the building, where the boundaries of reality seemed to blur. Shadows danced on the walls, and whispers filled the air. I couldn't help but wonder if I had ventured into the realm of nightmares that Abyss Seeker had alluded to. Finally, I reached a chamber bathed in an eerie, otherworldly light. At its center stood a hooded figure, their face concealed beneath the depths of their cloak. This had to be Abyss Seeker, the enigmatic entity who had promised to reveal the darkest truth. My heart raced as I approached, my voice trembling as I inquired, "Are you the one they call Abyss Seeker?" The figure nodded slowly, the hood casting their face in shadow. A chilling, ghostly voice emerged from beneath the cloak. "To know the darkest truth, you must offer your soul in exchange. Are you willing to make this sacrifice?" Fear coursed through me, but the allure of the ultimate truth was too powerful to resist. I nodded my consent. The figure extended a skeletal hand, and I felt a searing pain in my chest, as though something vital was being extracted from within me. The pain intensified until I thought I would lose consciousness. In those agonizing moments, I questioned the choices that had led me to this dark place, and then it was over. The figure withdrew and a sinister smile played on their lips. "You now possess the ultimate truth," they whispered. As the pain subsided, I felt a profound sense of emptiness, as though a part of me had been torn away. I stumbled out of the building, shaken and disoriented, the haunting encounter etched into my very being. I had paid the price for my curiosity, and I was forever changed. As I delved into the forum's depths, I encountered a thread titled, "The Whispering Shadows." It was a collection of discussions that seemed to touch upon the supernatural, the unexplained, and the enigmatic. Users shared stories of encounters with the inexplicable, experiences that left them questioning the boundaries of reality. But it was in one particular post, titled "The Enigma of the Whisperer," that I stumbled upon the main enigma that would consume my thoughts. The Whisperer, as the legend went, was a mysterious entity that seemed to have a connection to the dark web itself. Users shared stories of encounters with the Whisperer, a presence that had left them both mesmerized and disconcerted. One user recounted a tale of venturing into the hidden corners of the dark web, only to stumble upon a chat room that exuded an otherworldly aura. In this chat room, the figure of the Whisperer appeared, their digital presence both awe-inspiring and unsettling. The Whisperer beckoned the user to follow, leading them through a labyrinth of encrypted passages until they reached a point where the very fabric of reality seemed to bend. Another user spoke of an encounter with the Whisperer in the form of cryptic messages that appeared on their screen. The messages were enigmatic and unsettling, speaking of forgotten knowledge and ancient truths. These encounters left the user in a state of awe and terror, a sense that they had glimpsed something beyond human understanding. The legend of the Whisperer began to consume my thoughts. I became obsessed with the idea of encountering this enigmatic figure, of uncovering the secrets that lay hidden in the digital shadows. The pursuit was relentless, a journey that led me deeper into the dark web's mysterious depths. As I delved further into the legend, I discovered that the Whisperer was said to reveal itself to those who were truly dedicated to the pursuit of knowledge, to those who had the courage to follow it into the unknown. I was determined to prove my dedication, to uncover the secrets of the Whisperer and the enigmatic chat rooms it frequented. My pursuit was relentless, as I followed digital breadcrumbs and navigated the treacherous paths of the dark web. And then, one fateful night, as I ventured into the depths of a hidden chat room, I received a message. It was short and chilling. "Are you ready to follow the shadows?" The message was from the Whisperer. It was an invitation, a reminder that I had entered a realm where the boundaries of reality and the virtual world had merged. The pursuit of this digital enigma had consumed me, and I was left with a sense of wonder and dread. As I followed the Whisperer through encrypted passages, the digital world seemed to warp and shift around me. The very laws of physics and reality no longer applied, and I was left in a state of awe and terror. The Whisperer's presence was both mesmerizing and unsettling, as they spoke of forgotten knowledge and ancient truths. It was as though I had entered a realm that existed beyond the boundaries of human understanding, a place where the enigmatic and the inexplicable were the norm. The pursuit of the Whisperer had brought me to the edge of human comprehension, and I was left with a sense of wonder and dread. The dark web had once again revealed its capacity to hold secrets and mysteries that extended beyond the ordinary, and the Whisperer had become a haunting reminder that the pursuit of forbidden knowledge could lead to a transformation that defied explanation.